Hey everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today, April 18th, 2019, taking a look at the highlights for the Vechain Summit in San Francisco of 2019. It did not disappoint. So let's go take a look at the highlights, the notes that I made, and we'll go from there. But first, keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. Alright, so I did a little write-up of the Vechain Summit, of the highlights for you guys. There was a lot of information. There was a lot of technical information. Some very interesting stuff going on there. And they had a pretty good turnout, and it all went well. So everyone did a great job. So congratulations to Vechain and the team that helped put it together. So, good job, guys. Okay, so the Vechain Summit highlights. And if you want to watch this, I have the link below. So you can go back and you can actually watch it on YouTube, all of the speeches. Okay, so that's a real nice thing. I heavily suggest that you watch the whole thing. And go from there. Watch the whole thing. It's an important, there are some pretty important things in there. And we'll cover them. So here we go. All right, so there was a lot of heavy emphasis on ecosystem building. They had tools, a lot of developer tools on how to build the Vechain ecosystem. And that was a really important thing. It was stressed by DNVGL. And what does this do? It's all about moving out, taking the blockchain and moving it out to companies and getting it distributed and used to various companies throughout whatever operations that they do. Okay, so here is a huge announcement. The UNDP, the United Nations Development Program, link is below, joined the Carbon Initiative. And Vechain is all about the Carbon Initiative, the carbon ecosystem. So Sunny appeared to be quite happy about this. And this was, I believe, the most important announcement in the entire program. Just check out the United Nations Development Program and see where they're going. But they joined the Carbon Initiative program. This is an absolutely huge thing. We're looking at over 110 countries, I believe, right around there. And you can take it from there. Will we see immediate adoption right away? Things take time, right? Things take time. Okay, but that was a very exciting, huge announcement. And there's other huge announcements, so just hang on. Okay, so here's another one in June. This June, the first ICO sanctioned by a country. That's right. The first ICO that is sanctioned by a country will take place. It will take place on Vechain. It is sanctioned by San Marino. And San Marino is a city-state in Italy. It's a country. It's a great place. Take a look at the pictures. Get your tours booked for it. We'll bring up a little map so you can see where San Marino is. So we have Florence just off to the west and Bologna to the north. And if you go scroll in and stuff like that, it's a small area, but nevertheless, it is sanctioning an ICO. And really take a look at the images. I mean, you can just find some really cool images on San Marino. It's like heck, I'd like to live there, that type of thing. But anyway, this is a very important step, because for all of the entire world, right, the entire spectrum of cryptocurrency, it will have the first ICO sanctioned by a country in June. Absolutely huge. San Marino. Yay. Okay, another big one. This is DNVGL. Don't forget, DNVGL is huge. But DNVGL has transformed or is currently in process of transforming their paper certificates to a digital one. Okay? And that is absolutely huge. So they are changing their business model from certificates to blockchain. They were on a private blockchain, as it says down here. DNVGL was on their own private blockchain, but they moved to Vechain. Huge. Okay? That is a huge thing right there. Move to Vechain. For all their certificates. Absolutely enormous. Okay, so these two kind of go together. This next one. DNVGL is an advisor with the Republic of San Marino. That's the little country we just showed, right? Inside of Italy. It's also an advisor with the Italian government. Yeah, did you know that? Did you know DNVGL is an equity owner in Vechain? Yeah, they're not partners. They're more than partners. They're like owners. They have an owning share in it. So, what do you think is going to happen? You tell me. Going on, but yeah, they're an advisor with the Italian government. Same thing with the Republic of San Marino. And they are a founding member of INAPTA. Way cool. Also, DNVGL is going to create a wallet. Yeah, a wallet. And in the presentation that they're giving, it wasn't in DNVGL section, but a different one on the technology for Vechain. They were talking about VKey and how they're upgrading this little hardware device. So it has fingerprints, and it's for authentication, positive ID verification, for authentication, for like approvals or something to be written to the blockchain. And that's like a really, really cool thing. So go and find that it's kind of difficult to explain, but go and find it in the presentation. And it looks kind of like a Trezor, but there's a thumbprint ID scanner thing on the front of it. Pretty cool. So DNVGL, here's another thing on DNVGL. DNVGL currently certifies over 400 hospitals in the United States. And what they're doing is that they are exploring how to utilize Vechain in healthcare. Isn't that awesome? Right now, they have something that's like a crash cart where, somebody says code blue, and they bring in this crash cart with the paddles and all the drugs and the things that are needed, for somebody's like having a cardiac arrest. They have everything that they need in a little cart. And what happens is that the nurses have to go around and check up on the cart every so often, and after it's used after every patient, to make sure it's fully stocked and ready to go for the next emergency, right? And so they have like a pilot program where they have put that on the blockchain. So a nurse goes and has their little phone hooked up, and they know what nurse checked it, what's the inventory status, when it was checked. They pulled geolocation off of the phone so they can even know where she checked it at. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff DNVGL does, is put in those processes to make sure something was checked, for quality control. But anyway, so that's part in the medical thing. Really, really awesome. But yeah, DNVGL is authorized to say this hospital is working under acceptable standards and practices, and so they get a certification. And if a hospital does not have the certification, they just might not get approval or monies from the government for whatever. If they want grants or research or whatever, right? They need that certificate. It's very, very important for hospitals. Anyway, that's what DNVGL does. 400 plus hospitals in the U.S., and, well, you can take it from there, okay? Now, well, let me check that I'm streaming here first. I could be talking for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm streaming. All right. So that's a big one. Okay, so here's another one. Vechain and PwC, that's PricewaterhouseCoopers, are working. They're also an equity owner in Vechain, just like D and VGL. But Vechain and PwC are working on a project with a well-known company. They did not disclose it. They just said a well-known company, which is as significant as D and VGL migrating certifications from private to public blockchain. That's how significant they say this project is. This well-known company. And this will be announced in 2 months by PwC and the customer. Sunny said it'll blow your mind for sure. So we'll see. I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to that. I am too. And so we'll see. But yeah, so keep your eyes open in June. Try not to speculate on PwC. They're doing their things. They're going to keep it quiet. Probably anything you see is just going to be guesswork, right? Moving on. Talked about Beamer. Beamer was there. So BMW explained the garage setup and how it is. Oh, I spelled it wrong. And how it is client-based relation, and how it is a client-based relationship with Vechain. Okay. However, BMW is working with Vechain on Beamer's Verifycar app, and has been doing so over the past year. And so that's Verifycar app. And what you're looking at this is checking the odometer, mileage, the if a car gets serviced, that'll be uploaded to the blockchain. Things like that. Okay, so that's their Verifycar app, and they've been working with Vechain on that. So that's exciting. So they are definitely working with Vechain on that, but they said it's more of a client-based relationship, not like a partner, not like a big partner, okay? So they downplayed it a bit, and that's okay. It's like, hey, they wanted to make sure that there wasn't any confusion, right? Got blown out of proportion. Cool. All right. Awesome. It's confirmed. They're working with them. Okay, so here's another one. Deloitte has switched from Ethereum to Vechain. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Deloitte's global CTO blockchain team, Antonio Senatore, has joined Vechain as an advisor. Yeah. So Deloitte's global CTO blockchain team, Antonio Senatore, is an advisor for Vechain. Isn't that cool? And there's other stuff, of course, but this was the main one, the main highlights. So I thought you guys would find that interesting, and just gonna go over to the chat, say hi to some people. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, get notified, and I'll catch you guys later. But now it's time to go over to Q&A into the chat. Okay, so Amor says, hi, Amor, I'm feeling great, thank you. Yeah, no one's been waiting for this. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, Vechain. What kind of ICO will it be? Ooh, don't know. It will be a, I don't know. It will be a sanctioned ICO. That's what it will be. And it will be on Vechain. So what does that mean? People are going to have to buy Vechain in order to buy the ICO. That's how it works. Okay? That's how it works. And probably U.S. citizens, of course, won't be able to participate. But, there's others out there that can. So that would be quite interesting, but it'll be interesting. First government-sanctioned ICO on the blockchain for all of cryptocurrency. Really, really cool, and it's on Vechain. So, hey, there you go. And there's Slim Shady says, hello. Hello there. All right, guys. So that's about it. Just keeping it short. Go ahead and put your comments below, and like, subscribe, get notified. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.